If you are a new boutique owner or a new business owner and you don't know how to ship internationally, well, I don't either, but I just got my first international order. So let's figure out how to ship it together. First things first is we're going to grab the items in her order. After grabbing all of the items in her order, we're going to go ahead and package it and get it ready to be shipped out. Okay, so I already did a little mess up when going to print out the label and the packing slip. It shows that I have to do like it's customs declaration or something, which means you need to put the weight of each item that's being shipped, and then you enter in the total weight. And I had just packaged it, as you saw in this previous video. So thankfully I have my own, or I've kept one of the items for myself. So I'm gonna weigh this and then weigh the other thing. So make sure you check your shipping label, before you start actually packaging, click on create shipping label and then see everything that you need to do there first, and then package it so this doesn't happen to you. So now we're gonna go ahead and weigh each item individually. I'm using a basket just because I feel like this would be a lot easier than just putting a piece of clothing onto the scale by itself. Okay, so international orders are difficult. There's something called an HTS code, and you have to input that too, and you have to look for the HTS code for this specific item that it is. And it was just very confusing, and I'm not sure if I put the right HTS code. I think I did. I hope I did. I hope there's no issues with customs or anything with this being delivered to the customer. So now I have this commercial invoice. There's 3 of them, and it says do not stick, include all 3 copies in pouch on outside of package. And I don't have one of those like clear plastic thing to put on here, so I'm just gonna take this to UPS and see if they can help me, and I may or may not bring you guys along, so we'll find out. Okay, so last night when I finished packaging and doing the label and everything, I did a little bit more research on the whole HTS code thing, and I realized that I put the wrong code. So I found the right code. I hope it's the right code. So I had to void the label and redo it to make sure that I had the correct customs HTS code in there, because if you get it wrong, it's possible that the customer won't even get the item, or something just will go wrong, and you don't want that to happen. So I voided the label, redid it, hoping it's the right HTS code. So today I went to UPS and I took the package to the lady, and she helped me out. It was super easy actually. Like, she ended up giving me like the plastic things that you're supposed to use to put the custom forms in, and stick that onto the package. So you're not sticking the custom forms like onto the package themselves, like they go into a clear plastic thing. So she gave me some of those so that I can do it myself next time, and that's all I had to really do. Everything else was done. You also have to print your name and sign for each custom form that you have, which I had 3. I don't know if it's always going to be 3 for everybody, or why it was 3 for me, but yeah, it's fairly simple. I would just do your research with the HTS codes and make sure you're inputting the correct codes for each item that you have. And I would probably even do that like now, like maybe even note it or put it in with each item in your Shopify store. If you use Shopify, there should be a section where you can put an HTS code for the item. So do that to make it so much easier for you, because that's really the hardest part, is just finding the freaking HTS code. But yeah, so I got it shipped. Hopefully everything turns out okay. Hopefully she doesn't have to pay extra for customs. I don't really know how any of that works, so I guess we'll find out if she emails me or something. But that's pretty much it. So thanks guys for listening, and I hope this helped a little bit. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below or go to my website, rosehearted.com, and leave me an email in the contact form. So thanks again. Oh, by the way, this is a new top that we're gonna have in the shop soon. So make sure to check it out. Okay, bye.